everybody, and welcome back to another Husky video. Today I am going to be doing something a little bit different for the channel. I am actually going to be making Loki's homemade dog food. Now today is his first day completely off of kibble. I don't plan on putting him on kibble anymore. I want to go ahead and start transitioning him over to more of a home-based diet meal, just like how I have for Nyla. So today is the day. Now, in case you are new to this channel, my name is Trayvon, and I have two Siberian Huskies known as Loki and Nyla. They mean so much to me, and I want to be able to give them the best meal possible. And if you're a dog lover, I know you also want to do the same. So I figure I'll show you exactly how I make their food. So with that being said, make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a single video that gets posted up onto this channel, because I do plan on putting up more recipes, treat videos, and we just have a variety of things that we do here on this channel that you guys do not want to miss. Now, with that being said, let's get cooking. All right, so we're basically making a chicken-based recipe today. So we got our chicken breasts, we have our egg, which is our main two source of protein. We have some veggies. This is really good for, let's say, if your dog like to eat grass. For some reason, my dogs actually like to eat grass. For some reason, don't know why. But this will definitely give it that earthy texture that they like. We got some bone broth, which you can actually get at your local pet store. This is actually very, very good for prebiotics and like helps with like all the stomach stuff. So I got some of this. We got some beef liver and we got a sweet potato, and we are going to be making a recipe out of this. I'm not gonna put no rice in it, not for this recipe. I know some people put rice in their recipes, but I'm not gonna do it for this one. So yeah, let's go ahead and now let's get started. Okay, so it is now time to cook everything. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be boiling the green beans and the sweet potatoes. Now, when you feed sweet potatoes, you got to make sure you boil them, you got to cook them, and you have to make sure the skin gets peeled off before you feed it to them. Now, you can boil it with the skin on, but when you are going to feed them, you got to make sure that you peel the skin off. So we're going to boil this, and then I'm actually going to put the chicken in the air fryer. He likes it better that way. I don't know why, but we're going to give it to him like that. So we're going to put it in the air fryer. We're going to bake it in the air fryer, and then looks like my light went out. Okay. But we're gonna bake that, and then the liver, we're also gonna boil this in the water as well. So let's go ahead and let's throw this in there. And then we're also going to throw in the egg as well. This egg. Some people, they like to do a sunny side up egg. It all depends on you and what you want to do with it. They can have it boiled, sunny side up, scrambled. Doesn't really matter. If you want to feed it to them raw, I would prefer to use quail eggs if I was going to do that. But because if we're using chicken, we're gonna boil it. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the liver in there. Now the liver, typically most people would feed raw. We're not gonna cook this all the way. We're actually just gonna throw it in there just to brown the outside because he's a little funny about the texture. Him and his sister both is funny about texture. Like they won't even eat the food raw if I gave it to them raw. They just want it the outside kind of cooked, so that's what we're gonna do.
A few moments later.
All right, so now that everything is like steaming hot, look at this. We gotta go ahead and we actually gotta cool this off. So we're just gonna put some of this into the freezer for like a couple of minutes just to cool off. Let's go ahead and let's open up the freezer real quick. So we're just gonna put this in there just to cool off just a little bit so that way he can enjoy it. Now, while Loki's food is cooling off in the freezer, I am going to go ahead and start to prepare Nyla's food. Nyla is allergic to anything chicken based, so tonight she's going to be eating beef, spinach, and brown rice with sweet potato, liver, and beef bone broth. I prepared the meat by boiling the outside just enough to change the texture while keeping it raw on the inside so she still gets most of her nutrients. And she gets brown rice instead of white rice because brown rice holds more fiber than white and it helps with digestion. She's also going to get a few drops of vitamin E and a half a teaspoon of omega-3 just because Huskies need the fish oil to help with their coat, skin, and other health related issues. Once that's all said and done, add a little bit of beef bone broth, and we are now finished. Now, let's go ahead and let's prepare Loki's food. I think somebody's hungry. With this food, it's going to be the same thing. I like to give the eggshell sometimes for extra calcium, but you technically don't have to. That will be entirely up to you. Also, remember when I said you can't give this potato skin to the pups? Well, this is the time when we're going to peel them. And let's not forget to put it also in Nyla's food as well. Now let's go ahead and add the omega-3 and vitamin E, as well as the bone broth just to top it off. And now we are finished. Here's the finished product. Doesn't that just look delicious? You know, sometimes I think that my pups actually eat better than me. Is it good, bud? He's like, yeah, boy. What you think, Nyla? Is it a good girl? Is it good? She's like, oh yeah, yeah, give me that. It looks as though they are both really enjoying their food, so by royal decree, this recipe is now officially within the books. If you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you give this a big fat thumbs up and make sure you subscribe as well as turn on post notifications. We have a lot of videos in store and we look forward to seeing each and every single one of you in our next video. Now, with that being said, thank you so much for watching the video and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.